Hi everybody, it's Laura and welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is Sun Tarot Readings, and today we are going to be doing a very nice little reading, fairly short but very nice. This is a pick a pile and it's going to be why are you hot, beautiful, attractive, insert kind of these words here. I was kind of a bit reluctant to say hot if I'm honest, because I wanted to focus on more of like a soul level beautiful, but I understand like this is, you know, also something we like to hear about ourselves, of course. So I will include a little bit of that with the Tarot of Sexual Magic. This reading is a pick a pile, so once I've said this here, you can literally go down to the description bar, get the object that you've picked here, and then find the correlating time and check out your reading. So this is pile number 1, blue kind of triangle. Pile number 2 is the white quartz, and pile number 3 is the purple amethyst. So those are the 3 objects, and you can just take a moment to still your intuition and kind of just go to the one that captures your attention the most, the one that you're the most drawn to, and go with that and see what message that it kind of has for you. I'd actually wanted to film a little bit more this year, like YouTube wise and otherwise, but my time is actually quite taken up at the moment. There are a lot of personal readings going on, and they will always have to be the kind of apple of my eye, center of my attention, as I always planned. So these videos are just kind of every once in a while for fun, or for just, you know, entertainment purposes. So just to let you guys know. Let's see, let's start off with pile number 1. So pile number 1, really amazing. So first thing I'm picking up is that people definitely see that you have a very strong sense of inner harmony or inner peace. When people see you, they really see this aura that's very still, and I'm hearing like at peace with yourself or peaceful. So you maybe have been working on your inner peace, and you've been working on your sense of kind of like calm and centeredness within, and this is starting to radiate outwards. I mean, look at this card, it's stunning. And actually I maybe want to use this as like the thumbnail. Maybe this will be the thumbnail, because I just think this is beautiful. Like, this is so wonderful. Yeah, you have a very strong, peaceful, calm aura, and you also have like a lot of yellow and a lot of energy coming from here. It's interesting because I'm not sure, it kind of looks like the heart chakra, but fairly much just beside it. This is your energy center, and it kind of like powers out, and it's very visible to people that you have this kind of yellow light surrounding you with white and purple. It's very evident. You might not see it because on the day-to-day you're just going around whatever, but people definitely pick this up from you. So this is stunning. Like, this is beautiful. I really feel like this is something people pick up when you're walking, because I saw like walking or like on the street. So as you are kind of walking on your day on your day-to-day, this is here. You also might be a quick talker. Maybe you're pretty fast with your speech, and you often kind of like jump from word to word. I'm also hearing that you have good vocabulary, that you know how to speak, that you're very like witty and maneuvering with your words. Like, people are very you can catch their attention because you can, like, your speech just has this maneuver to it that's like really interesting and really cool. Like, people notice this when you're speaking. I want to show you something else that I'm really impressed by. Guys, I read tarot, I see cards come out, and to be honest with you, as I always say in my personal readings, I don't read cards solo. I read cards in unison and how they fit together. Look at this. The Star, the Empress, the Hierophant, and the Emperor. So pile number 1, you are a very like powerful person. I have to say, I'm kind of like taken aback. Like, this is really amazing. I don't know if I've ever seen these 4 come out right together. Actually, I'm not really sure. Maybe 2 or 3, but 4. Wow. To describe a person is unbelievable. I will say this, it's unbelievable. You are a gift to the universe. Like, you've got a star power. It was also seen here in the first card, but it's doubly backed by the Star card. Like, you're a gift, your presence. I'm hearing that like what people find beautiful is that even just you being near them, or like in their presence, it is a gift. It's a gift in itself. You just being you just being yourself is an absolute gift. You also have really good masculine and feminine energy. Look at that. That's another thing people see. They can see your masculine and they can see your feminine, and I'm always going like this because people almost, when they interact with you, they definitely feel like you kind of have like you've harnessed both of these sides, and that they're both working together and not against each other. Like, for example, you know, when you can see somebody has maybe a little more feminine than masculine, with you, they can just see that it's like both. You've got both of them and they're both working together, not separate. And it's stunning. Something here about the star is really important. You have a very, like, again, I'm picking it up for the second time, Spirit kind of in my ear saying that this beauty is coming from the stars. Maybe you are a starseed or a light worker or kind of like interested in these topics, and I wouldn't be surprised with the star kind of backed here on the Empress and then also on the star card itself. You have a star lineage, and I think it's in your destiny to be a star. And people, like, this is beautiful. Like, they know when they see you, they're like, damn, who is this? Like, maybe you needed to hear this today. I'm hearing that for some of you that have picked this pile, you might have not felt so confident in recent times. You might have not fully be seeing your power, like not be fully aware of this. This is what I'm talking about. And here today, this is confirmation for you. It's confirmation that, again, in the tarot, not only rare, but this is star power, this is beauty. For some of you, if you're a female, for example, watching this pile number 1, your dress sense and your sense of mothering, nurturing, female energy in particular, I said you have both of them, masculine and feminine, but this is particularly stunning. Like, it's quite something for people. So that's pile number 1. Thank you so much for listening. We're also going to go to the pile number 2. So the second pile was the white quartz here. Here we go. So if you picked pile number 2, okay, so your energy is leaping out already. I'll go back to shuffling, but you can see I already got the energy there. We have awareness. Okay, so pile number 2, first thing that makes you very beautiful is your sense of getting this like really powerful inner self. I'm hearing prayer, I'm hearing meditation, I'm hearing this kind of like tapping within sense of awareness. This is like the number one thing. Look at the position of the person here, the prayer. It's not only highlighted by the cosmos and the universe, but the stars and the universe have kind of blessed you with not only like an amazing sense of awareness, but also a sense of like the universe and the cosmos. I'm getting actually a lot of like Aquarian energy here, a lot of future thinking energy, a lot of energy that's influenced by the world at large, but especially like by the planets. Look at that. Maybe some of you who picked this pile number 2, you might be astrologers and physicists, anything to do with space, stars, light and planets is very interesting. I'm also hearing that Saturn is something very important for you. So some of you might be Capricorns actually that have picked this pile, or be influenced by Capricorn energy. That's the other thing. But you have like prayer is your thing. And I know it's really funny to say like, oh, when people look at you, what they find beautiful is the sense that they could see you praying. But they know, like when people look at you, they know that you've got something internal. Like, I'll give you an example. Like, they might just pick up this beauty of that, like, you pray, or you manifest by going within, or you're aware of the greater plan of the universe. That's what they can see. And I know this is not so much as based on the physical, which I will look at here in a second, but it is something that they're picking up. So let me go to the Rider-Waite and let me see what it has. So for pile number 2, go back to when you were 15 years old. Something happened there with your looks and your appearance that was extremely important. Maybe this is when your glow up kind of happened. Like, you might have just noticed that like age 15, you really like started to come into your own, and you started to feel beautiful, or something with your appearance was going on there. Maybe changes. Also, I'm hearing glow ups, changes, this kind of thing. What else, Spirit? Wow, okay, so pile number 2, you might want to go back to pile number 1, because when I said Aquarius energy in the beginning, I started to feel the energy that I was feeling on the first pile. And you're also getting more cards that I picked up. You're getting the Star card, the Emperor, topsy-turvy, the Justice. So definitely links to pile number 1. But yeah, I'm feeling you could be Capricorn, you could be Aquarius, you could have influences of these kind of planets in your birth chart. So check that out. But I think what's really beautiful for you is that you're a truth seeker, you're a freedom seeker. You care about fairness and just, like, you care about other people. You care that everybody has what they need, that everything is fair. Because with the Libra card, with the Justice card, what that really means is that, like, you really care about the grander scheme of things, that everything in the world, right, is just. And look at with the Awareness card, when these two energies come together, what that basically means is you have an awareness about the truth. I think it's part of your life path really here to share this with other people. Pile number 2, maybe if you post on social media or people know about the fact that you really are like a truth seeker or a justice seeker, this might be something to consider, that this is part of not only what people find beautiful about you, but it's your life path to express this, to get this out, to get this knowledge to the world, and to share the awareness about freedom and the truth, liberation and justice. I'm sorry that came out in such a mumble jumble way, but it actually was like a very long channeling, so it took me a minute. But your communication and this sense of justice and the truth is really what people, they can see this inside of you, and it's beautiful. Like when it's expressed like this, it's just really super beautiful. And I think your masculine energy is something that will really drive this home, that like will push forward your plans and your ideas, and people really like that. Definitely a lot of masculine energy on this pile, not gonna lie. The Emperor and the Star is Aquarius, like I said, Aquarius and Capricorn, so that's what I'm picking up. What about the appearance? So I see that you've been through a lot as well, pile number 2. I can see that you've been through your fair share of struggles. I mean, we all have, but with this air energy that's kicking in, I really see, let me see, it's swords really, 10 of swords. Like I think you've been through some struggles, and even mentally and physically, it's been hard for you to maybe feel like you are this beautiful soul that I'm picking up. So I think this reading might be very helpful for you today, just to kind of like rewire that into your brain, that it's like you are beautiful not only internally but on this external plane of what your life mission is. Because your life mission is kind of, I'm hearing spirit telling me, influencing your beauty. Like once you step into your life path, your beauty is like boom. And maybe you notice that. Maybe you noticed when you started working on things, projects and ideas that are part of your mission, your appearance actually kind of like developed with it, if that makes sense. What else am I picking up? So pile 2, appearance. Wow, so I'm picking up like mystical. There is a lot of Aquarius and Pisces energy as well. So Capricorn, Pisces, Aquarius. We have the High Priestess. So you're very like mystical, ethereal, like your physical appearance has a very mysterious quality to people. They can't quite figure it out. Like they know you're this like keeper of the keys and the wisdom and the truth and all of these things, because look, there's you with the key, but they can't quite pin it down, and that's what really lures them. They're like, damn, pile 2 is sexy, but like I don't know where that's coming from. And that's the High Priestess energy, which actually in the Italian decks, the Tarocchi, the High Priestess was once the High Popess, which is a joke because there were no female popes back in the day, something I learned recently. And the High Priestess is the modern version to update that, to say that actually really the equivalent of this now is the female intuition and the female power. So you have this pile number 2. It's super beautiful, this intuition. And yeah, people don't fully understand it, they don't fully get it, but they're very attracted to it, they're very allured by it. They know you are aware and they know you're smart, and this is like, it's kind of like they know you're smart, they know you have a big life path, and they know you see the truth, but they're like, there's like a veil between you and them, and they're like, ooh, like what's going on there? So very sexy and very mysterious. And what was I getting with numbers here? Like 10 and 11 is very important. So let me see, 10 and 11. I think actually in your mind, in terms of your appearance, maybe go back to 2010 and 2011. Something then was influential. I know there's a lot of people of different ages watching these videos, but these years are somehow important for your beauty and your physical appearance. And let's see, that is everything I'm picking up, pile number 2. Thank you so much for watching this. And I'm going to go to pile number 3. Pile number 3 is the purple. The purple. Okay, so pile number 3, let's start with you. Let's see what I'm picking up. I'm actually going to go to this deck first. The Oracle of the Angels. Pile number 3, please. Wow, nice. I'm loving these cards today, no lie, I'm loving them. They're like coming out very strong. Pile number 3. Some of you that are watching this video might be 30 years old, or 30 was a very important age for you. 30 years old is the one. This is really when something happens for you within your external appearance, particularly where people are going to be like, wow, like in your not only physical appearance but in your energy, there's going to be like a moment of like, wow, like maybe just one of the best years you've had, or that was a year where people like really noticed this about you, this beauty, this like, you know, what's the word, this aura, because your aura is very strong. You have a lot of light around your body. Actually, you've got a huge light body is what I'm hearing, and light body is really like the energy light surrounding it. Sometimes we can actually see each other's light body, but we don't know what we're looking at, so we're just kind of like, why can I see this light on this person? And it's this that we're kind of seeing. Can you see here? Very strong light body. Some of you watching this pile number 3, you might be in the LGBTQ plus community, because I'm seeing a lot of colors and I was kind of getting rainbows or colors. So maybe you're in the LGBTQ community, which is gorgeous. For others of you, I'm seeing stone circles and older historical places. So maybe you're from somewhere quite historical or quite old. But you have really, like, one of the things that's most really beautiful about you is your energy. Your energy is your big thing. Like when people see you, it's something that they gravitate towards. You actually might even just notice that like people just want to be around you because of your energy. Like they really, again with this light body that I've seen, like they really like this energy that you have. I'm hearing that in the past you've gotten jobs, you've gotten relationships, and you've gotten friendships purely based on your energy, because they want you. I'm getting this like, they want you, they want your energy, they really love it. Like it's, your energy is like in demand, like it's wanted and needed. So it's stunning, like it's so gorgeous. And your emotions, like with this pile, guys, I'm really getting like emotions and energy coming together in a beautiful way. We have the Ace of Cups, we have the 8 of Wands, and we have the Hierophant. So you're like you're not only like moving forward, but you have like a lot to offer. I'm hearing you're like a jack of all trades, or you've got a lot of cards in the deck. You've got a lot to give. You have just a lot of skills and talents and a lot of things to provide, and people think it's beautiful. They're like, wow, pile number 3 has so many things that are beautiful. Like the energy is the first thing, but then after that, people really they really see and they really notice that you have a lot of cards in your deck, that you've a lot to offer and you've a lot to provide, which is unbelievable. It's so amazing. And they also think it's really beautiful that you go into things for the long term. We have the Hierophant. So some of you watching this pile might be either a Taurus or a water sign, but yeah, and so look in your birth chart, guys, just to figure out what I'm talking about there with the placements. But you're a long-term kind of person for the most part, I'm hearing, and you want long-term things. So you're not playing the short game, you're playing the long game. And people think it's beautiful that you can stick with things, that you don't just bail out when you're like, oh, it's difficult, I'm gonna give up. No, you're a long time kind of gal or guy, right? Like you've got the Hierophant, and not gonna lie, pile number 3, I want to be friends with you. Now that I'm in this energy, I'm like, you're dope as hell. Like not only is your energy great, you're committed, you're long-term. Like this gives me like focus on your long-term goals, which I like. I actually really like to be around people like this, because it's very like stable. It's very, very stable, and I really like it. But you're also like emotional. You provide big emotional offers to people. It's beautiful that they see that you really give of yourself. Like you don't give of yourself in a small way, you give yourself in a big way. Like you give a big cup, which is stunning. It's really nice. And the last thing, pile number 3, is that you actually have a lot of potential with your energy. Whatever you plan to do in your life, you've got potential, serious potential to take off, because we have a bird and we have a flight. So really I'm kind of seeing that like in your life, if you choose to, you have strong inner callings, and it would be very beautiful for you to like follow your potential and really take off and like go with your energy. Not go against it, go with it. So that's, oh, it's so nice. I'm just going to pick one last one on your energy itself, just to see if there's anything else. Oh, number 3. So your physical appearance kind of came like, whew. So something about your appearance is very like, whew, like it kind of dazzles people when they see it. They're like, damn, like kind of like you come out of nowhere, and they're like, whoa, like that's the kind of feeling I'm getting here. With your beauty, like even some of your past lovers still want you back. Just telling you, if you're with other people, they're like, I want my beautiful pile 3. Like, it's attractive to them that you maybe moved on, and they're like, we have the tower, right? Wasn't expecting that, but it's coming out. Yeah, because I'm seeing you moving on, and I'm seeing past people being like, my beautiful pile number 3 is with someone else, and I kind of want it to come back to me. So maybe for some of you, excuse me, that picked this pile, you're in long-term committed connection, or that's what you want. And sorry guys, card's stuck on the floor. And this is like very attractive for past people and other people, and they're like, oh, that's so beautiful, that pile number 3 has like love and harmony and all these things, and like I want them back. Really strange, because I thought I was going to find out what was beautiful about your physical appearance, but that seemed to be the main message for whatever reason, which is really funny, because I see a lot of you in long-term connections are going right into that if you haven't had it already. So that's wonderful. So thank you so much, everyone. Thank you so much for watching. I hope this cheered you up. If you just needed like a little pick-me-up from the tarot guides, and just to hear something positive about your appearance, or just kind of a reminder of why you're beautiful, I really hope you enjoyed it. And if you can, it would be amazing if you like, subscribe, and then comment underneath if your pile resonated for you and you kind of felt the energy. Let me know in the comments. Let me know what you think. I would be happy to hear your feedback. But aside from that, take care, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.